3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. It's the quarterfinals here in Galileo. Blue Alliance off to an early lead here in autonomous. Here comes the Red Alliance coming back, 118, shooting all those auto points. And we enter into teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robots. Everybody's moving. Our number one seeded alliance. 3 strong shooters. Shooting them all into that goal over on the red side. Our number 8 seed. Some good shooters themselves. Hilltoppers putting in 2 out of 4. Here come the Robonauts. 1, 2, 3. 4th one misses. Here's Symbotics. Lining up over by the red tower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! Red Alliance with the lead here in the early going. Already over 100, and there's 72 seconds remaining in the match. Adambots puts some in. Team Rush puts 3 out of 4 in. Hilltoppers put some in. Here comes Symbotics. 3, 4 in a row. Boom! Robonauts put 3 and 4 in a row. Makeshift Robotics putting them in for red. 159 points already on the real-time scoring for red. Both alliances over 100. Robonauts doing it in tandem with the Symbotics that time. Holy cow. 35 seconds remaining in the match. The Blue Alliance putting up a valiant fight against our number 1 seed. We go down under half a minute to go, 23 seconds. Big pile up in the middle of the field. Blue Alliance trying to keep Symbotics away from the tower. They don't want him to climb. 14 seconds to go. 10 seconds now. Still slight advantage red. Here come the climbing red team. Here come the blue team to climb as well. 2 seconds. 1.
It's the Red Alliance. 213 points over the Blue Alliance, 170.
Three, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal 2 underway. Blue Alliance draws first blood. Red Alliance coming back. Both alliances scoring pretty well here in autonomous. Nicely done. Red Alliance coming through at the end with a big score. They take an early lead as we enter into teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robots. Blue robots loaded up. 2 shooting robots over there, putting them into the blue goal. We've got 1 red robot doing the same, the Flying Toasters. And now we've got the other red robots doing it. 1.5 minutes remaining in the match. 6:10, the Coyotes, loading up from their human player. Slight lead for the Red Alliance, but this one's close, and this one's going to be high scoring just like the last match. Wild Stank, 3 out of 4. Here comes 1241 Theory 6. They've got 3, 4 in a row. Still a minute to go, 36. 41, the Flying Toasters putting a bunch in as well. Over by the red, there's Wild Stang, 4 in a row, boom. Over by the blue, Theory 6 puts them all in as well. Here comes Texas Torque for blue. They're lining it up. 1, oh, first one misses. 2, 3, 4, they get the next 3 in though. Red scoring again. Red maintaining a slight lead here as we come down to half a minute remaining in the match. Still got some more, a few left on the field. Teams picking them up. 20 seconds, less than 20, 15 to go in the match. 1 blue robot hanging. Here comes another red shooter. 2 out of 3 for Wild Sting. 26-30, hanging. 1 blue robot hanging. 1241 shooting for blue. 2 red robots hanging. 3 hanging. And time expires.
Quarterfinal 2, match number 1 goes to the Red Alliance, 199 points over the Blue Alliance, 176.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal number 3. It's the first match. Scoring from both the Red and the Blue Alliance. Looking pretty even here in Autonomous. Nicely done by both alliances. I think it's a lot closer than it shows on the real-time scoring, and here comes teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robots. Remember, that score in back of us here is not the official score. 13:23, that's Madtown Robotics lining up under the blue tower, getting ready to shoot. Here they go. King Tech for Red, shooting cross country, but 23:38, that's Oswego's Garrett forward, trying to block him. Another Red robot trying to get Garrett forward out of the way and now pushing him away. King Tech throwing him all the way cross court unmolested, and they've got the range and putting in 3 in a row, 4 in a row. They missed one. Their partner putting them in as well. Red Alliance starting to run away with it a bit. There comes Mad Dog, now Madtown. Now they've got it in on range, and they're shooting them in for the Blue Alliance. We go down under a minute though, 49 seconds. Red has taken a bit of a lead. King Tech still shooting them cross field. We go down under 40 seconds now. Now the Daredevils for Blue, they've got the range all the way cross country as well. They're gonna try to close the gap. We go down under half a minute, 25 seconds. Still Red advantage in this match with the score. Coming down to about 15 seconds remaining. Nobody hanging yet, but a couple robots near the towers. Let's see if they hang in the last 10 seconds. 21:75. Fighting calculators are up for the Red Alliance. Here comes King Tech for Red. Garrett forward for Blue, and time expires. A last second hang by the third Red robot.
Red Alliance 189, Blue Alliance 154.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal 4 underway. Red Alliance off to an early lead. Here comes Blue trying to come back. And they are. It's fairly close here. Another flurry from Red, though. They take the early lead here as we enter into teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robot. Everybody's moving. Some pushing and shoving going on. The engineers pushing the Dreadbots, not letting them do anything. So this is going to be some defense here. We've got some cross-country shooting. 14:25, error code 0, taking it from downtown over for the Red Alliance. ATA for the Blue Alliance trying to do the same, and they do. Second one in a row. Third one. They've got the range. Fourth one goes off. Plenty of time remaining, though, 75 seconds. Already over 100 points for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance not far behind, so slight lead for the Red, but it is going to be a high-scoring match again here on Galileo. 62 seconds remaining in the match. Everybody moving, lots of activities. Some good defense by 2474 XL over on ATA. ATA tries to push them out of the way. XL comes right back. Same kind of pushing and shoving going on over on the Red side, or on the Blue side by the Red home zone. Loading zone. We're coming down to half a minute remaining, 34 seconds. Advantage Red. There's a Blue robot climbing up. Oh no, they go over and they fall down on their side. Tough break, Team SWAT goes down. 1:16, 15 seconds to go. That's a tough break for the Blue Alliance. 2 robots trying to climb for the blue side, 2 for the red. 8 seconds now. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1.
It's the Red Alliance 194 over the Blue Alliance 122.
Three, two, one, go.
Quarterfinal 1, match number 2. Red Alliance, a hailfire of shots going into that 6-point goal. Blue Alliance trying to keep up pace, but it looks like the Red Alliance has an early lead as Robonauts reload and attempt to fire off again in the autonomous period. All right, Blue Alliance looks like they brought that point value a little bit closer. Only 2-point difference right now. Blue Alliance needs a win to stay in the match. 118 being loaded up from Johnson Space Center. Robonauts now underneath the pyramid, joining their alliance partner, 4039 Makeshift Robotics. Up high, six points there from 4039. Blue Alliance, Team Rush, Team 27 right there, heading back over to join their alliance partner, the Atom Bots, firing off in tandem. Looks like 9 points out of Atom Bots and 12 out of Team Rush. Symbotics loading up the goal alongside Makeshift Robotics. Robonauts are being kept at bay by the Atom Bots right now. Just over a minute remaining on the clock. 118 being forced to stay near that blue pyramid as they try to navigate their way around the Blue Alliance. Team 27 scoring as a penalty flag gets pulled on the Red Alliance. 1736 shooting up high. That was 12 points for the Hilltoppers. And we're at 40 seconds now. Makeshift Robotics filling up, heading back over to score. Symbotics now being blocked out by Team Rush. Looking for a way around. Team Rush is back with them. 2 Blue Alliance robots versus 1 Red Alliance robot there. 20 seconds. And Symbotics going up for the climb. We'll see if they can make it this time. 10 seconds now on the clock. 1732 is up at level 1. Team Rush going up to level 1 as well. 5 seconds left. Symbotics nearly falling off, barely hanging on. That looks like it might be a level 1 as time runs out.
All right, and we got a score. 166 for the Blue Alliance, 148 for Red. 2 qualifying points for, or not qualifying points, but it ties it up 1-1 in this quarterfinal.
3, 2, 1, go.
Quarterfinal 2, Alliance 4v5. Blue Alliance, Texas Torque putting up a huge set of points. Wild staying up to collect. Collecting 4 in autonomous, up to shoot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Amazing performance there, giving Red Alliance a narrow lead as we move to driver control. 111 on a nearly clean field. We've got lots of floor pickers right now. 111 already heading back to the Red Alliance pyramid to go shoot. Underneath the Blue Alliance pyramid is 610, the Coyotes, unloading 12 points up high. They're out to collect more. Theory 6 on the other side, collecting from their human player as well. Texas Torque on patrol behind that Red Alliance station. Looks like they're getting ready to block out 2630, the Thunderbolts. Meanwhile, there goes Wild Stang again. Another 12 points for Wild Stang. Looks like there was 12 points there for the Flying Toasters as well. Texas Torque going head on into the Toasters as 3641 lines themselves up yet again. Wild Stang right there with them. On the Blue Alliance feeder station, that's 610, the Coyotes from Crescent School. Out to go underneath the pyramid. And down to 40 seconds left on the clock. 26-30, Spitfire getting 9 points up high for the Red Alliance. Red Alliance and Blue Alliance neck and neck, though the Blue Alliance has a lead. 20 seconds now on the clock. Texas Torque aiming to shoot. Wildstand collecting from the ground, looking to make those last seconds count. There are 10 seconds now left on the clock. And up goes 2 of the Red Alliance robots. All 3 Blue already up. 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right, and we've got a winner with 216 points. The Blue Alliance, 201 for the Red. So the Blue Alliance ties it up 1-1 in quarterfinal 2.
3, 2, 1, go.
Autonomous period starting out with the Red Alliance collecting from the ground. That's the Fighting Calculators, 21-75, picking up 2 more. Looks like they only managed to get 1. See if they can shoot that out in the autonomous period. Madeira managing to get a few up as well. As we move to driver control, Madeira has, the Blue Alliance has a small lead over the Red. Fighting Calculators up against 2 Blue Alliance robots there, 25-12, getting in position. That's the Daredevils looking to do their full court shooting. King Tech already at work. They're looking to line themselves up. Up in front of King Tech is 32-84, the 4H laser team trying to block out 23-38. Gear it forward. 2 very tall robots there going head to head. Underneath the blue pyramid, it's 13-23, Madtown Robotics looking to shoot up high. They had some problems getting their shooter functioning early on in the match. We'll see if they can get it working this time. And it looks like it's good. 9 points up there for the Blue Alliance. Red Alliance has a small lead. 25-12. The Daredevils getting it done. 3 points apiece as they get full court shots. King Tech looks like they're making about every other shot right now. 50% still good with lots of 3-pointers there. 40 seconds on the clock. And 32-84 finally out to defend against the Daredevils, bringing up their arm. Looks like the Daredevils are shooting just a little bit past them. With 25 seconds to go, Daredevils adjusted to go to the number 2 goal. 2 points apiece there. Fighting Calculators in a battle with 23-38, finally getting their defender in motion. Gear it forward right there. And we're down to 5 seconds left. No climbing robots yet. 3, 2, 1. And with a 1-point difference, the Blue Alliance wins 137-136.
3, 2, 1, go.
Quarterfinal 4, match number 2, 2337, firing up alongside 2474. Now collecting from the field, they pick up 4. We'll see if they can fire them off. All right, 3 of them making it in, 1 of them hitting the ground. Here we go. Dominant lead going to the Red Alliance here. That floor picker was 2474 Excel from Southwestern Michigan College. Now in motion with their full court shooter is 1806 SWAT from Smithsville, being blocked. 2474 being prevented from defending by 4334. That's the Alberta Tech Alliance. And it looks like SWAT has decided to change to a different tactic, moving to the other side of the field. On the Red Alliance side, 1425 error code 0. Looking to get ready to do a full court shot themselves. Just missing the 2-pointer. And it looks like 3656 looking to defend against them. Penalty flags are going up. We'll wait and see what those were for. 2337 the Engineers chasing away the Dreadbots, 36-56. 24-74 with their single pole blocker, keeping at bay 43-34 over on the Red Alliance side of the field. 45 seconds to go. 14-25 loaded up, trying to shoot. They're getting those three-pointers in for the Red Alliance, and there's a dominant Red Alliance lead as we come to 35 seconds on the clock. Penalty flag and a technical foul motion going on over there on the Blue Alliance side of the field. We'll wait and see at the end of the match what that technical foul is for. It looks like it may have been a G30. Back in motion is 43-34, finally getting their full court action in. The Alberta Tech Alliance knocking a few three-pointers as we move down to the last 10 seconds. We're down to 5 seconds now. 18:06 trying to go. And time's up. And it's the Red Alliance, 216 points over the Blue Alliance, 125. A technical foul assessed in that match against the Blue Alliance for a G30 violation.
3, 2, 1, go! Here we Rubber match underway here. Advantage Red so far here in Autonomous. The Robonauts putting some in at the end as well. Sinking a lot of them in Autonomous. Team Rush putting them in here in teleoperator mode. Drivers now have control of the robots. Advantage Red. But Adam Bot's shooting it up. 2 robots over on the red side shooting. 2 robots over on the blue side. They're putting them in. There's the Hilltoppers. Here comes Team Rush. Getting in position next to the Atom Bots. Nope, they back off. Atom Bots lining up. Meanwhile, the Robonauts put a few more in. Advantage Red, but Blue trying to keep it tight. There's Symbiotics putting them in. They lose the last one. It bounces out. Makeshift puts one in at the end as well, or put a few in. And we still have a ton of time. Both alliances over 100 points with 66 seconds remaining. It's going to be another high-scoring match. The Hilltoppers put them in. Atombots missed the first one, but numbers 2 and 3 go in. Here comes Rush. First one's high, second one's in. Robonauts scoring again. Now going to pick them up off the ground, just sucking them in like a vacuum. 47 seconds to go. We come down under 3/4 of a minute. Advantage Red, they want to go to the semis. Blue trying as well. Here come the Symbiotics trying to climb up. Having problems gripping on with 30 seconds. Still advantage Red here as we go down under half a minute, 24 seconds. Symbiotics unable to lock on the corner the way they usually do. Let's see what's going on there. 16 seconds now remaining. Team Rush shooting him up. There's the Robonauts putting in a bunch again. Hilltoppers and the Atom Bots come and do it on the blue side. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Something happened to the climber on the Symbiotics robot, so they gave that up. The other two hanging on the red side, looks like 2 hanging on the blue side.
And it's the Red Alliance, 288 points to the Blue Alliance, 186. There were
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal to the third rubber match. So far even here in Autonomous. But here comes some more by the Red Alliance. Wild Tank puts some in at the end. Red takes an early lead. We enter into teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robots. We've got 2 robots that don't look like they're moving. Now they're one of them moving. Flying Toasters putting some in for red. Now everybody's moving. Wild Thing putting them in for red. Here come the Coyotes over to the blue tower. Texas Torque playing some defense. Coyotes putting them in. Boom. Emmett Heffer. Looks like they're locked up underneath the red tower again. Theory 6 putting them in for the Blue Alliance. Wild Thing and the Flying Toasters both shooting for the Red Alliance. Very close in the early going. Still over a minute to go. 65 seconds. Some defense being played by Texas Torque, but Wild Thing just pushing their way out of it and doing a spin move. Working their way over to the tower. The Flying Toasters scoring for red. Wild Thing then puts them in. Here comes Texas Torque over on the blue side, trying to answer the call. Under 3/4 of a minute left in the rubber match. 40 seconds. Texas Torque puts in 4 in a row. Flying Toaster puts in 1, 2, 3 in a row there. Down to half a minute. There's the Coyotes scoring as well. The Blue Alliance putting up a lead now. Thunderbolt stuck underneath the red tower. It looks like a tough break for the Red Alliance. More scores by the Blue Alliance. 16 seconds to go. Some more scores by the Flying Toasters. 2 blue robots hanging. 2 red robots hanging. 5 seconds to remain. Wild Thing shooting. Now they're going to hang. All 3 blue robots off the air. All 3 red robots off the air. And time expires.
Three, 2, 1, go!
And we're off. Lots of discs being shot out. Those Red Alliance robots. Blue Alliance doing the same. Texas Torque and the Robonauts picking off the ground. Looks like the ground's clear over on both sides. 1447 putting them up, but the Robonauts not making their shots in autonomous. That means the Blue Alliance is going to have a lead as the Robonauts try to make up for those lost points. Getting those discs up, and now out to pick up more. Symbotics going up. And lots of discs flying out of those Red Alliance machines. Underneath the Blue Alliance, 1241, Theory 6, lining up next to their partner, Texas Torque, to get loaded up. Symbotics trying to fire off again. There's 12 points for the Red Alliance. Followed closely behind by 118 and 4039. We're going on a strictly offensive game right now. Both teams trying to rack up the points. Robonauts adjusting themselves. Looks like they only got 3 out of the 3 points out of the 12 possible in that last shot. Just under a minute remaining on the clock. Makeshift Robotics putting up another set of points. And now here comes the defense. Lots of activity midfield. Red Alliance trying to block out that Blue Alliance from making their way across the field. Penalty flags going up on both sides. We're at over 100 points apiece, but the Blue Alliance has the lead. With 30 seconds to go, Symbotics up at level 1, trying to go for level 2. They broke their arm in the last match. We'll see if they manage to repair it. 25 seconds left to go. It looks like they're going to stay at level 1 and just wave to the crowd. 118 Robonauts taking a few last-second frisbees from their human player. Makeshift Robotics looking to do the same. 610 the Coyotes going up to hang. 5 seconds now. We've got 3 hanging robots on blue, 3 on red, and time's up. There's your score for the first semifinal. 243 points for the Red Alliance over 207.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alliance 2 v Alliance 3. Red Alliance picking up those discs off the ground. That's the fighting calculators. Their Alliance partners shooting it up in that 6-point goal. Looks like the Blue Alliance did the same with 2474 picking it up. Excel. And we're off in driver control. Already defense in play. King Tech trying to get to the protected human player loading station. Blocked out by 2337. Now the Fighting Calculators back on over to the red pyramid. And it looks like 3284 are getting ready to block out 1425. Another full court shooter, this time on the Blue Alliance. 1425, error code 0, being blocked out there by the 4H lasers. And 2474 taking 3284 on its back. We'll see if they can recover. And the Red Alliance, another robot going down, 2169. King Tech down for the count. With 1 minute left to go, it's up to the remaining 2 Red Alliance robots. And 3284 doing its best to block the full court shots from 1425. 2337 here to assist their alliance partner. Red Alliance, all the scoring is going to be done by the Fighting Calculators, 2175. We're down to 40 seconds left. They're out picking up more. Blue Alliance, 2474. XL focusing on scoring as 2337 fights up against 3284. 30 seconds left, 1425 on the move. Trying to get those full court shots in. 20 seconds left. Penalty flag going up. Lots of penalties going up. 10 seconds now left on the clock. Fighting Calculators overshot a little bit. They might be stuck and unable to climb. We're down to 5 more seconds. No climbing robots on either side yet. 1 second and time's up. It's the Blue Alliance 106 to the Red Alliance 101. One technical foul assessed against the Blue Alliance for a G30 violation.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Match number 2, semifinal 1. Lots of discs being thrown by the Blue and the Red Alliance. It's even so far, but get ready for the Robonauts. They're going to try to give them an advantage, and they do. But Texas Torque answers. So it's neck and neck here as we enter into teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robots. Everybody's moving. Even match here in the early going. Some quick shots put in by the Robonauts. 118 for the Red Alliance. Texas Torque lining up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Theory 6 doing the same for Red. Here come the Robonauts again. 118. They put it in for Red. Here come the Coyotes for Blue. 4 in a row. Symbotics. 2 out of 3. 3 out of 4. Theory 6 puts a bunch in for Blue. It's back and forth. Both alliances over 100 easily, and we've got 70 seconds left in the match. It's going to be another extremely high-scoring match. Symbotics shooting them in again for Red. We're wondering if they fixed their arm. We'll see that at the end of the match. Coyote shooting it. It's just back and forth here, folks. Blue Alliance with a bit of a lead here in our unofficial scoring up on the board. Here come the Symbotics trying to climb here with 40 seconds remaining. Looks like they got the arm going. Well, it's where they had problems before. Can they do it? Still having problems extending it with half a minute to go. Blue Alliance building up their lead. Symbotics got it above the second level. Oh no! But it collapses and they fall down. 20 seconds remaining in the match. Blue Alliance with a lead. 2 blue robots hanging. 2 red ones about to hang. The 3rd blue robot hanging. And they're still shooting from the alliances. 6 seconds remaining now. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Holy guacamole!
And it's the Blue Alliance, 230 points to the Red Alliance, 203, no penalties.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Semifinal 2, the second match. Blue Alliance with an early lead, but red coming right back.
Yeah.
Looks fairly close here in autonomous. Whoa, a couple of scores more by the Blue Alliance. That's going to nudge them forward into the lead. Here comes teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robots. Here comes 1425. That's air code 0. They were shooting them long distance before. But 3284, 4H laser blocking them. They're going to try to shoot it from the red tower. 4H laser puts up their blocker. And trying to get in the way of all those long distance shots. Meanwhile, on the other side of the field, we got 4 robots. A lot of pushing and shoving going on. The blue robot's trying to score. 2474 XL picking up discs off the ground. They've got a couple of them inside their robot, lining up and getting ready to shoot. 1, 2, 3. Boom for the Blue Alliance. Blue with a slight lead here in the match as we go down under a minute. We've got 2 robots bunched up over on the red side of the field, and again, 4 of them over on the blue side. We go down to about 3/4 of a minute remaining in the match, 43 seconds. Error code 0 still trying to shoot across court, but they are running into some heavy defense as we come down to half a minute remaining. It's all tied up on the board behind me, so it's pretty close here in this match. Remember, the Blue Alliance won the first one. Red needs to win to stay alive. They want to force a rubber match. If blue wins, they become our first finalist. 10 seconds remaining in the match. It's still close and hard to see which way it's going to go. 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Only one robot apparently hanging.
And it's the Red Alliance this time, 135 to 108. A technical foul assessed against the Blue Alliance in that last match.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. It's the rubber match. Holy cow. Both alliances putting lots of discs in. Blue looking like a little bit of an advantage, but here comes the Robonauts. Maybe giving the edge back to the Red Alliance. And now we go into teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robots. Everybody moving. This one's for all the marbles here in this semifinal match. Robonauts putting in some quick scores. Here comes Symbiotics doing the same for red. There's the Coyotes and Makeshift both shooting. Texas Torque now doing the same. They missed the first one and the last one falls out. It's close though, folks. Back and forth between these alliances. Symbiotics puts in a bunch. Here come the Robonauts. And now they go back to their alliance stations, picking up more discs to shoot. Still over a minute to go. A flurry comes in at the same time from a bunch of different blue robots, giving them the lead. Now some defense as well. We see some collisions. The Blue Alliance taking a little bit of a lead here. There's the Robonauts putting 3 or 4 in. Texas Torque colliding with the Symbiotics as they fill up their robot. And now coming to get some more over at their other human player. Counting down, we got about 35 seconds. The Blue Alliance with a lead in the real-time scoring, unofficial up on the board. 30 seconds remaining. Here comes the Symbiotics. Did they get their arm fixed this time? Having some problems getting up high. Looks like they're still struggling with it, but they've got it locked in. Meanwhile, Texas, no! Symbiotics not going to be able to climb higher than the 10-point level. They might stiff you off the ground this time. Blue Alliance with a lead. 3 seconds now. 2, 1. It looks like we may have 6 robots hanging. Referees doing our belly check, letting us know 3 red robots hanging, 3 blue robots hanging.
The Blue Alliance, 235 to 219.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, here we go. Semifinal to the rubber match. Red Alliance taking an early lead here in autonomous. 3 seconds, 2, 1. All right, here comes teleoperator mode. Drivers to their stations. They have control of the robots. Everybody's moving. Red Alliance starting out with an early lead. We've got Team 1425 for the Blue Alliance, Air Code 0. Loading up, getting ready for their cross-country shooting. But they have some heavy defense by 4H Laser, 3284 for red. Big pile up over on the blue side of the field. The engineers trying to get in position to score something or actually play some defense against King Tech, 2169, who's also trying to do some cross-field shooting. Early lead for the Red Alliance. We've got over a minute to go, about 65 seconds. All right, now we've got the range. Error code 0 just popping them in. But here comes 4H Laser to try to block them. They extend their little shield there. XL in blue trying to push them out of the way, protect their shooter on their team. We get down under 3/4 of a minute to go, 40 seconds to go. We now have red in the lead. King Tech has been shooting cross field for a while, and they have the range. We go under half a minute, 25 seconds now remaining. Slight lead for the Red Alliance, but it's gone a little bit back and forth. As we get down to 14 seconds, no one even close to hanging at this point. Everyone's still trying to shoot or play defense. 8 seconds now. 5 seconds. Advantage red. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Just to put a little accent on that, King Tech goes over at the end of the match. No impact on the results with that.
It's the Red Alliance with 156 points over the Blue Alliance with 117.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, here we go. We are underway. A big flurry of this coming out of the red side. Blue answering, but red taking an early lead here in autonomous in finals match 1. We go to teleoperator mode. Drivers to their stations. They've got control of the robots. Everybody's moving. Red starting out with an early lead. 12:41, the Theory 6 over at the human station picking up from their human player. King Tech, 2169 for blue, trying to get positioned over by their load zone. About a minute and a half remaining. Texas Torque under the red tower, missing the first 2 shots but putting the next 2 in. Their partner Theory 6 putting some in from under the red tower as well. Building up a little bit on that lead over the Blue Alliance. This is going to be defensive, folks. You can see the robots pushing each other around, trying to prevent them from scoring. King Tech dumping a couple of frisbees out, trying to get in position where they can shoot. They're a cross-court shooter. Let's see if they can get it to work. Having some early problems, though, in this match for the Blue Alliance. Under a minute to go, 47 seconds remaining. Red Alliance with a pretty decent sized lead here as we go under 40 seconds. Taking advantage of King Tech's issues with the frisbees. We come down to half a minute to go. All three red robots over by the tower. Series 6 and Texas Torque and the Coyotes all loading up the blue or the red goal with discs, building that lead even higher as we go down to about 15 seconds remaining in the match. One red robot hanging already. Counting down to about 10 seconds. A blue robot getting ready to hang. Two red robots hanging. Two blue robots hanging. There goes a frisbee into the field. Three red robots, three blue ones, all hanging. Referees will have to let us know if they're going to count.
Red Alliance 164 to the Blue Alliance 59 points.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, here we go. Second match of the finals. Red Alliance up to an early lead with a flurry of discs into the three-point goal. Blue gets a few in there, but red is going to have a lead as we enter into teleoperator mode. Drivers to their stations. They have control of the robots. Everybody's moving here in the finals. Red is up 1-0. They're trying to become our champions here on Galileo. King Tech looks like they've got their shooter fixed. Winging them in from across the field. This is going to be a game changer. Let's see if red can adapt. Can they adapt to this? The Blue Alliance happy to see those robots or those frisbees coming across the field into the blue goal. Meanwhile, over on the red side, there comes Texas Torque putting some in the three-point goal. Here come the Coyotes, 6'10", working their way over to the tower. Two blue robots blocking them. That's the strategy here, folks. Two blue robots playing defense, one playing offense, shooting cross court. The red robots all have to score. Let's see if they can keep up with that cross court shooter. We go under 50 seconds, about 3/4 of a minute to go. The Blue Alliance has taken a lead. Strategy seems to be working for them. Let's see if red can get back into it. We got about half a minute, 34 seconds to go. Blue is expanding on that lead. If blue wins, we're going to have another rubber match. Red wins, they become our champion. We go down under 20 seconds. Still big lead for the Blue Alliance. There's some scores for red. All three blue robots hanging. 10 seconds now remaining in the match. The red robots trying to get some final scores and a quick hang with 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That was a good match, folks.
And it's the Red Alliance 193 to the Blue Alliance 174. We have a division champion.